Keith, we're going to ask you to explain it, but sometimes it's so difficult to explain something that happens.
I think the explanation is good enough. Poor decision making at crucial times. Balls going into our box. Yeah, I'll take responsibility as well. I had it in my head. I wanted to start the game with 5 in midfield, get a foothold in the game. Then, as and when the timing was right, to play 2 up top. Got the advantage, got the goal, had the 2 up top. I made a decision then to condense the space in midfield, knowing then that I was going to give them opportunity to put more balls into our box. It was a calculated risk. So I take my responsibility within that, but then also then this responsibility, poor decision making inside our own box causes problems.
The equaliser in particular, you're looking and thinking, where's that come from? Because we looked like we got ourselves into a position where the game was ours.
Yeah, we had to see the game out, make good decisions, good communication, good presence, good dominance, and deal with danger. Balls bobbling around, and then it ends up in the back of our net. So yeah, it's a story that's happened a few too many times with poor decision making in our defending area.
I know you've come out very quickly. Have the lads said anything about that decision making while you've been in there?
Yeah, lots of people out holding their hand up and saying sorry. Don't hear it.
It is one of those where we come away feeling so deflated when we're on such a high for so much of that game.
Yeah, again, I think there's a lot at stake and there's a lot of pressure on the players. And I thought there was a nervousness about us, and that's why we put the extra man in midfield first of all to get a foothold in the game. Coming in quite happy at 0-0, knowing then with the ammunition, the armoury that we've got on the bench, paid dividends. That Jabba coming on, scoring the goal straight away, and you're thinking, yeah, that's what we need. Then we just needed to make good decisions and see the game out.
It was one where for 85 minutes the game plan has gone exactly to plan.
Yeah, but again, it's a game that's over 94, 95 minutes, and you have to continually make good decisions. And what you find, good players make good decisions throughout the 90 minutes, for longer periods in games and longer periods in seasons, and that's why you go up and you progress by going up the division by making good decisions. We've got capable players here that can make technically and tactically. They'd be able to hold their own in the division above. Decision making sometimes needs to be improved, and that's the difference. You've
spoken a lot about that decision making, particularly when it's cost us games. What do we do with this group now to iron this out over the last 5 games?
Again, we need to regroup. We analyse and we move forward again, taking the positives with us and identifying the negatives, which we have to do. But we need to focus on the positives now. From now, in the next 5 games.
Difficult.